What is up, everyone? This is FNH here with a brand new video to talk about how to fix your PlayStation 4 error code CE-34878-0, or basically your PS4 keeps crashing when you try to play a certain game, or it just keeps crashing in general while you're playing a game. So there's a few ways on how to fix this, and I will discuss them all basically step by step until the end of the video. So be sure to watch all the way until the end so you get all the steps there that are needed to help fix this error. Now, if you're wondering like what this is, basically most likely this error is due to a corrupted file or a corrupted data source or something of the sort that occurred that you just don't know what happened. It could be due to some indie game or even a AAA game can cause this to happen. Now, the first thing I would highly recommend you to do is just straight up restart your PS4. I'm fairly confident you've already done this, but if not, just restart your PS4 and see if the error still persists for that game or for whatever reason it was. If it still does, then the next thing is go to the settings and try to update your PS4. Again, I'm trying to go from the basics because a lot of people usually don't have their PS4s updated, and I would obviously recommend you to update your PS4 next. If you don't know how to update your PS4 or you don't want to because your PS4 is not connected to a Wi-Fi or something of the sort, I will make another video. I don't currently have that on hand, but there are videos that can show you how to update it through a USB. But I don't have that video at the moment, but once I do, I will link it in the description below. But let's say now you've updated it and you're still getting these same errors. Now, what basically is occurring is, like I mentioned, there's a few things where this is occurring due to multiple reasons, either through like the system being corrupted or like the game being corrupted, or it could be, again, one of the many reasons to why this is occurring. What you need to do next is, if you installed a hard drive or like an external hard drive, I should say an unoriginal hard drive, because you wanted to move it from an HDD to an SSD, what you need to do basically then is either reset that hard drive, or before you get to that point, you can rebuild your database. What this is going to do is it's going to remove any corrupted file that you had on hand, and it's actually a very simple way to do it. Basically power off your PlayStation 4, and then once you power it off, hold the power button that's on your PlayStation 4 or the Pro. So if it's the 4, it's a touch button. If it's the Pro, it's a button itself. So just hold it for like 10 seconds. You'll hear some like weird beeps, and you'll pop up into this screen over here that shows, oh, you're connected. So you can't use a DualShock wirelessly. You need to do it through a USB cable. Once you have it plugged in, you're going to rebuild the database. You'll get these options, and again, like I said, you could do the number 7 as well, but I wouldn't recommend you doing number 7 yet because you don't want to lose everything on your system possibly. You do rebuild database, and once you start to do the rebuilding the database, it'll probably take some time. It'll actually end up like ensuring that any corrupted or incorrect file that was there that was causing an issue is now gone and deleted. So you should be good, hopefully, by this point. But let's say you are possibly not. You're going to do the same exact thing again, but you're going to go to number 7 and initialize the PS4. This is going to reinstall the software system. You can either do it from here, or you can do a factory reset per se from the settings itself. And then once you do that, it'll essentially bring your PS4 back to the out-of-box position. It'll install the latest software update, and then you can re-download your games. Like I said, I personally don't prefer this app because it's a lot of time and effort put into that just to get it to that point. But yeah, hopefully once you do all those different steps, because this happened to a few friends of mine, and rebuilding the database was the best one. Most people, like I said, I always recommend just restarting and then seeing if you have the software update. They usually had that, but rebuilding the database gets rid of that corrupted file. Or let's say it's also happening to only a specific game. Let's say you're playing Modern Warfare and it's only happening to Modern Warfare. Delete Modern Warfare. If it's a CD, you can still delete it. Just completely delete it off your hard drive. Let it reinstall and see if it helps then. That can actually fix the issues a lot as well. So I would highly recommend you going down that route as well before you go down any other route. But yeah, definitely rebuilding the database helps a lot. It actually happened to my friend who was also on this channel, and his kept saying like system corrupted and crashed and this and that. He did do the rebuilding the database. It took a while for him actually. I think like 30 minutes maybe a little less. But he ended up like after that, his system was then fine and he was able to like play games without any errors or issues. So I would highly recommend you taking this, but doing the other routes possibly first. So yeah, overall, guys, I do hope this was helpful and informative. If you are still stuck, please let me know in the comment section below. I will more than happy to help you as to the best degree or possible extent I can. But if you overall like the video, please smash that like button. It helps a lot. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. Other than that, FNH out. Peace.